Looks like TDE is going to be expanding on their roster as they have signed Zacari, and I was kind of just like, oh, okay. I didn't realize that he wasn't a part of TDE. I guess the whole Black Panther album kind of made me assume that, the usual suspects are obviously a part of TDE, but I just, for some reason in my head, I thought that Zacari was initially already a part of TDE. With this upcoming signing and the announcement of it, there was also a single dropped by Zacari. Now, the last song that I personally heard from Zacari was on the Black Panther album, which is actually the first song I ever heard of Zacari, and it was on the Redemption song, and I just love Redemption. I actually wish it was longer. The Redemption interlude, excuse me. I wish it was longer because it's wonderful, and I sometimes just replay it and I'm like, oh my god. Like, it just gives you a kind of power. There's some movie soundtracks, Black Panther and Spider-Verse mainly, that just really hit for me. With that being said, let's get into Zacari's new single, Don't Trip. Now, this is a dreamy, almost psychedelic R&B song that revolves around Zacari talking to most likely a romantic interest of sorts who is, paranoid or worried about where Zacari's intentions or integrity lies, and he's just trying to relieve them. Not necessarily in a really consoling way, but more just like, please chill out. It's not that serious. He pretty much just like reiterates the same points. There's not anything too lyrically, insane about this, but the production is very well done to the point it feels like you're almost kind of in this dreamy state. Zacari is just kind of taking you through it, and he's at his almost most mellow, very chill, very relaxed song that doesn't really do too much to take away from that vibe. It's mostly similar to Mile High in that regard, where it has more of a vibe and aesthetic than a actual, messaging and meaning behind it. It's not too deep here. It's pretty much Zacari telling his lover, hey, relax, I'm not really here to be a problem for you. I am pretty much just chilling and I'm not messing with other people. So I like the song for its dreaminess, the psychedelic. I like how kind of just mellow and warped it is, and I enjoy that. But beyond that, there's not too much to say here. It's a pretty cool way for Zacari to be introduced into the TDE family, and the TDE roster has now increased, and it seems like they do have pretty much, there's not really many weaknesses on this roster, and it'll be fun to see how Zacari interacts. It looks like Zacari's been on a lot of TDE's songs. Now that I think about it, he was on Damn with Kendrick with when he did that Love song, but from what I've understood, it looks like he's been mainly involved in TDEs for a while. So again, maybe that's why I just thought he was already a part of TDE. But this is a nice little intro, nothing too bombastic or explosive, not in the, veins of a J-Rock's Win. I think that it's a good song for what, it's a nice humble little intro to what will, I'm sure, be a fruitful career with TDE. So congratulations to Zacari, and I hope he enjoys it. And yeah, don't trip, you guys, because when you trip, you fall. When you fall, well, this guy says, always make sure not to trip. Only because we just got started with winter. I'm not trying to time travel to all the way to the fall. But let's just get through the winter, and then let's do the summer, where I will probably sweat actual buckets, and then we can do the fall. But we're not doing this whole tripping into the next season, because if we do that, then we're gonna miss a lot of music. And also, time travel is not necessarily the best idea. So, don't trip. Don't trip.